Hi, Linda Brown here from stampingwithlinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is Tuesday, so fun fold, and I am going to give you a sneak peek on a new product that will be coming out next Tuesday in our online exclusives. Now, these products are only shown online, but also next Tuesday, which is May 6, 2025, we will be showcasing the new annual catalog for Stampin' Up. But today I want to showcase this beautiful sunrise sailing bundle. Great for masculine cards, even finding them fun for, not fun, but a good product to use for sympathy cards too, because it's just a calming set. That's the set. It comes with a hybrid folder, and what I have done is just embossed a piece of the Pool Party two-tone cardstock. So we're going to go in with my sanding block and just kind of rough up the edges of that Pool Party. Remember, next Tuesday when the catalog goes live, we are going to have two-tone cardstock in all of our colors. Cannot wait. So we've got that. I'm going to go ahead and take the stamp set, and I'm going to use the little bird. Going to use my in color marker. Now this in color is from 2025-2026 in color, and I am using the Secret C, and I'm just coloring on my stamp. When there's a release of the new in colors, I personally don't go and buy all of the ink pads. I just buy the markers at first to see what colors I like, and I am finding the Secret C is probably one of my favorite new in colors. Now there is Cloudy Clover. As of this taping, that is yet to be released because we're having some issues with that, so stay tuned about that. But now I want to show you the hybrid folder. It has a die with it, so I'm going to put the die in the folder, and then my cardstock, just a scrap piece of cardstock. I just want the sailboat, and then I'm going to run that through my stamping cut and emboss machine. See, I don't have my platforms set up here, so let me get that done. Remember, when you buy the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, all the layers are printed right on the platform, so you don't have to guess what you need to use. Since this is a 3D folder or a thicker folder, all I need is the platform and my thicker mat. So I'm going to bring that layer in so you can see it. It is the platform and then the thicker layer. And like I said, I just added my cardstock right into the folder with my die, and so it die cut that sailboat. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the stamp set that has the stamp that has the flags, or I guess the sails, not so much the flags. Once again, I'm just going to color in with that in color marker and stamp right on that embossed image, embossed and cut out image. So let me just line that up. So next, what I want to do is to color in the bottom of that boat. I'm going to bring in my scrap piece of paper so the excess color goes on it versus my regular mat. We did not, as demonstrators, get to order the blends yet in the new in colors, but they are on my list to be one of the things next Tuesday that I order. So we've got the boat done, we're going to go in here and we're going to color the mass. Just going to follow down along that line. Bigger at the end. So I've got that. Now we're going to assemble our card. I already have my base, 5.5, oops, got some blue marker on it, 5.5 by 8.5. I have a piece of that secret C. This measures 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'm going to put that on the front of my card. We're going to add that sanded two-tone cardstock. I have already taken us, I think it's like 1/4 of an inch piece of white, used my marker, and stamped the best wishes. We're going to put that down here at the bottom, like so. But my fun fold is going to be, I'm going to go over here and see if I can find, yeah, here they are. We used to use, I don't even remember what they were called. Stampin' Up! Didn't sell them. I bought them online and they were called Action Wobbles. And when you use them on a card, they added some thickness to your card. But today's fun fold is going to show you how you can add that pop-up mechanism without adding the thickness to those wobbles. So what I have is a piece, 2 pieces, 1/4 by 3, and we are going to fold them. I've already folded the one. We're going to fold it in half and then fold the 2 ends to the middle. Like so. So what we have is a piece that looks like so. What we need to do is to add them to the front of our card. Now I have found with this sailboat, it's best to add those to the bottom of your image. Now I learned this from a team member, Lee Ambergary. She sent me an Easter card. Excuse me, that is not right. I learned this technique from Sue Floyd, another downline member. They're always keeping me in line with new things. So this card was inspired by Sue Floyd. So what I did was I attached it like so, and then the one on the opposite side, I need to attach it in the other direction. So you notice that the first fold is up to the top. This fold needs to be down at the bottom, like so. And I see I have some excess glue, so I want to get rid of that. And then what I'm going to do is add glue, and I'm going to hold that up so you can see it again. So the top is going this way, the fold is here, fold is here. So they're just opposite from each other. We're going to add some glue to that. And then we are going to push it down and add our sailboat. So like I said, it does not add that much layering to your card, but then what it does is allows the ship to pop off. So you put it in the envelope, and when you open it, you've got a pop-up card. Hope you've enjoyed this great tip, and again, thanks to Sue Floyd for sharing it with me. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.